All right, welcome once again. We are going to get started tonight. If you're here, I want to say you are highly blessed and highly favored because the way that this is set up is going to absolutely blow you away once you see the full circle of it. Also, being the first people to know about this before it goes to the market is very, very powerful and it's very, very important. Okay, I'm going to show you a 10-week retirement plan how you can retire early. A lot of people, you may or may not be working right now, but I know a lot of people with jobs, they working 8 to 10 hours a day, right? And I used to work at McDonald's making $7 an hour, and I was working about 50 to 80 hours a week. And trying to make money and make extra money while you're working and having a job can be really hard and difficult, especially if you don't know what to do. Okay, so after struggling online for about 2.5 years, that's 2.5 years over 24 months. And when I say struggled online, I mean struggling, crying in my sleep, trying to figure out how to do this, just not having enough money to do what I needed to do. And I don't want to tell you a sob story, but honestly, I had a really bad sob story. We didn't have enough money to really pay our bills half the time, and I would just begrudge the fact to ask my father, every so often, like, Dad, can you help me, with my bills, and can you help me do this, and can you help me do this? And my signature phrase was, I'll pay you back when taxes come, because I had 3 kids. When you got kids, you get a nice tax check. He was like, all right, and he just really just cared about me and just was there for me. I don't have my mom anymore, so he just really felt obligated to help me at all costs. So I ended up finally making it online, and I hit 200K per month, and I gave my dad a $20,000 a month retirement check every single month. And I made sure he was good. I made sure he had what he needed. He bought a speedster car. He was a daredevil, and I made sure he was good. So if you're on here right now and you feel like nothing is working for you, or if you feel like you just need some more money, or you got money, maybe you want to invest, this is one of the most simplest things that you're going to be able to see. Okay, so y'all ready for this? Type of 777 again in the chat if you're ready to see how it works. I'm going to take it straight to the point. I'm going to show you the information and show you how to make a decision. You're going to be able to make that decision of what you want to do. But I can promise you, and disclaimer, past profit do not equal future results. I can say this. If you get on board with what we're doing, I believe within my heart that you will never have to worry about money again. And that was a dream come true for me online. And I believe that it can happen for you. So this is the 10-week masterclass, the 10-week retirement plan. It's a simple way to get paid. Well, you're going to see how to get paid daily and monthly as well. You want cash in hand. You want to be able to make money every single day, right? If you are whatever your goal is. And the bottom line is this: how much do you want to make per month? Can you type in the chat how much you want to make per month, or how much will pay your bills, or how much you just want to make per month? The bottom line is you have to set some type of goal for yourself, whether you do anything online. And I had to learn how to set these goals, and they say set goals all the time, but a lot of people who don't make money online, it is because they never set a goal. They don't have a notebook ready for to tackle their goals, and it's just not organized. And me, if I'm be honest with you, I was kind of not organized. Like, I wasn't the most, and like, yeah, I just wasn't into all of that. But finally, I figured it out. You literally just need to write a goal down. I am so happy and grateful now that Frederick and Robin are making $10,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful now that Linda is making $50,000 a month. I'm so happy and grateful now for my new car. I'm so happy and grateful. And then get very detailed on what you want, right? So with this plan, it's gonna change your life if you can understand this. This plan is so good and so powerful that it's literally, I know people who literally are using this strategy to do all type of stuff. But the thing is, with this is gonna pay you so well that you will have money literally falling out of your pockets. Okay. So did you know that you can make 4, 5, 6, or 7 figures using Klarna, Affirm, Zip, Afterpay, Empower, Buy Now, Pay Later money apps? Okay. I say this because I need to repeat myself, because even though some people may or may not have heard me, when you repeat stuff multiple times, it's gonna seep into a person and really understand. And one day you're gonna pop up and you're gonna understand what a buy now pay later app is. They are changing the game. I'm talking about if you have ever heard of generational wealth or the wealth transfer, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. The wealth of the wicked is being transferred into the wealth of the good people, right? And I believe that these money apps is allowing normal people to transfer the wealth back into their homes. Let me explain why. The reason I say this, God bless me, and He kept telling me, I'm talking about tugging on me and saying, you gonna show people how to make 6 and 7 figures with these buy now, pay later apps. Okay. And I've been on it, and I want to show you how. So with a buy now, pay later app, meaning the Klarna.com, these are right here. If you just go to Klarna.com or you search this on your app, Affirm, Zip, Afterpay, Empower, these apps, right? Empower is a cash advance, it goes straight to your Zelle, right? What happens is if you have a bill to pay or if you have things that you want to shop online for, they will allow you, say for example, you sign up for Klarna, right? It's a no credit check approval, right? So you sign up for free, it takes 2 minutes, you add your debit card, and they're going to tell you how much you get approved for. Now, everybody is not going to get approved, and that does not matter. And I'm grateful because I didn't get approved for these at first, but it showed me how to show people how to make a fortune who don't get approved. And the way that I did this, I went to Klarna, I didn't get approved. And then I messaged my dad and I said, Dad, look at these apps. And I showed him these apps. My dad found over $9,000 on these apps, right? And I was like, Dad, can you help me with $3,000 on Klarna? Right? I was like, can you give me $3,000 on your Klarna? I'll pay it back. Klarna was like, okay, you can get this $3,000 and you just pay $100 a month back. I was able to invest that $3,000 and make $250,000. That is when I knew the power of this. And I started to showing people how to find money, and we help people find probably over 200 to a quarter million or more quarter of a million more dollars or more. Okay, so if you on here, I recommend that you sign up for all of these apps. The way that I did this, even though I did not get approved, I started showing people these apps, and they were finding all type of freaking money. Before this call, I just got off the phone with a guy. He didn't even know he had $2,000 on his Affirm account. He went to Affirm.com. He was on a webinar like this, and he went there and he got approved, right? And so because I showed so many people how to get approved for this, I showed there's a certain way to do it where you can take the money off of these and use it to invest in things and flip the money. Okay, so the first step is what you want to do is get your husband, your wife, your friend, your cousin, your dog, anybody. It doesn't matter. Just see what they go to all of these apps and just see what you get approved for. The reason I say that is because that's part of the reason why I made so much money. I saw what I got approved for. The only thing I honestly got approved for was Afterpay for $600 and Empower for like maybe $100 or something like that, and maybe Zip of 150, or I don't think Zip. I don't know. Zip was, I don't know what it was doing, but go here and do that. That's important. So that's out the way. So with the TBR Prosperity Magnet system, what you're going to do in the system that I'm going to show you, we're going to show you how to use the money off these apps or use the money in your account. If you don't get approved, that's okay, right? You can use the money in your bank account if you don't get approved. There's people who pay for this out their pocket, but the thing is, in most programs, they don't give you the option. There's no way you can go get funding and you just like you SOL, right? You being able to offer this to people will allow you to increase your chance of making money by over 80%. Because just because you don't get approved, other people got approved. And I showed almost 100 people how to get approved for these apps myself, right? Even though I didn't get approved. So just keep that in mind. So how does it work? Warning, you may never have to worry about money again. And if you fully understand this, you probably gonna not be able to get sleep. See, this is a 10-week retirement plan. You're gonna be able to turn $50 into $50,000 in 10 short weeks, okay? You're gonna be able to turn $150 into $250,000 plus per month residual income in 10 short weeks. You're gonna be able to turn $200 into $204,600 in 10 short weeks. Or you can turn $1,000 into $1,022,000 in 10 short weeks. Here's how. In the optional, you can use Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, Zip, and Power App to cover all these finances. Okay, all the financial fees. They will cover it for you if you get approved, right? So simply by sharing this video, which I'm going to record this, or it's going to be official video. They're making the video now. It's going to be really hot. Also, remember I told you that I struggled to make money online for 2.5 years. I found out this. I found out the reason why I wasn't making money online because I was doing everything wrong. I'm talking about my mindset was wrong, my posting was wrong, my audience on my Facebook page was full of no-getters. I'm not gonna call them no-getters, I ain't gonna do them like that. But I literally, once I found out how to make money online, I changed my life forever. Because there is a right people and a right people for the right thing, and then there's not the right people, right? So once I changed that, I got a funnel, which is a funnel is makes your life way easier. A funnel allows you to basically have the system automated for you, about 90% automated or more, right? Where you can send the information and you don't have to explain everything to everybody. There is no way in the world, if you don't know how to do sales or you don't know how to do marketing, that you're going to sit up there and sell to people and you barely don't know how to sell. That's what I was doing. I didn't know how to sell, right? And then I was talking to these people and then just sucking, just struggling, right? With the funnel, if you do it right, which I learned how to do it right, you get the right capture page, you get the right part in the middle where it's like explain everything, so you don't have to explain everything. You get the right leaders and mentors that know how to explain it in a way that people will understand, and then you have a follow-up series, which are emails that follow up, and you probably like, what the heck is she talking about? With this system, they're going to do all of that stuff for you. It's going to be done for you. Everything that I just said for me to make my first 6 figures, they are going to have it done for you. The right capture page, the right lead, the right VSL, which is a video sales letter, right? The right follow up, because the money is in the follow up. Okay, the money is in the follow up. It takes 7 to 12 exposures sometimes for a person to join. Me not knowing that, I was just out of commission, not knowing this. So what this system is going to do all of this that I'm talking about for you for $50 to $1,000, right? So the program highlights only $50, $150, $200, or $1,000 to start. You're going to earn 50% commission. There's going to be a worldwide rotator. What is a rotator? A rotator is a system that allows you to sign up, and then once you sign up, your link is going to be put in an advertising campaign or a co-op, meaning when the system is marketed, meaning people are seeing the information, eyeballs are seeing the information, right? Like-minded people are seeing the information, marketing is done, right? What happens is your link is going to be shown to the next person in line, and then when a new person come in, for example, the next person is going to be shown their link. Then the next person is going to be shown, and then the next person. So every time a new person comes, it's going to rotate from people who signed up with their links. All right. And then when somebody signs up, if they follow on you, they're going to go to the next person. That's one type of rotator. The other type of rotator is when we start, which you're on this call for a reason. When we start this, what's going to happen is the people are the first group of people going to go in, then the next people are going to go in, and it's just going to go from when you fill out this waiting list form. It's a form I'm going to give you. If anybody has that form, can y'all post it in here? I'll post it in here at some time if it's not already in the comments right now. What's going to happen is it's going to go in order, right? And it's going to go, okay, this person get they people, this person get they people, and it's going to split up the signups. Now that's the company rotator, what it's going to do, and it's going to advertise. The other part of the rotator is the leaders who are going to be also promoting this, like myself, Kim Dalla, it's a bunch of other leaders on the team. All right, Lynn, Tracy. I'm just y'all see the leaders in the chat. They be talking in the chat. If you don't, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to be rotating out with a rotator strategy. Okay, and I'll go over that as well. So with the breaking, you break even on your first 3 members, meaning as soon as you get your first member, you just got half your money back, honey. Okay, by the time you get your third member, you just got all your money back, and everything is profit. Okay, and then with the TBR passive system, you get paid daily, global marketplace, and you're going to be trained by 6 and 7 figure income earners. The power of this, when you get trained by 6 and 7 income earners like myself and others, right, what's going to happen is you're going to be go into a whole nother energy transference. Okay, just by being on this call, you're in an energy transference, meaning my energy will come off on you, and you have wealth energy going all surging through you. Probably maybe can feel it, you maybe cannot, right? And when you get around the right people, that's what happens. Okay, I didn't get my new home until I got to, this guy was making $50,000 a month, which I could was like, that's astronomical to me. Like, what? I went to his house. He has a he might be making he might have been making 100K. I went to his house. He was in a mega mansion, and when I walked around in that house, it was like, I don't know what it was. It was like, I understood the assignment, right? I believe that I could literally get my new home for real, for real. And I was trying to get a home for a long, long time. I really wanted a home for my children. And after going to his house, I'm telling you, within about 4 to 6 months, I got my I call it my dream home. Okay. When my family members come up, they call it like a mansion. It's not. I don't live in a mansion, y'all, but it's a beautiful home, right? It's a mansion to me in my brain. But it really is beautiful. I have a beautiful home, and if you are trying to get a home, you could do it with these type of income streams. So with the $150 a month level, this is the 10-week retirement plan. It's only $150, right? Some of you are in it, some of you are not. What happens is you only need three people, three personals to get to $250,000 a month. Week one, you're going to get your first three people. You can invite them to the Zoom, and you can follow the 21-day blueprint, or however it is, three, get three, get three, get three, get three. By week two, you'll be making $500 a month. That means these three people got their three people, right? Now you have $500 a month. Those three got their three, $1,000 a month, and it goes all the way to $250,000 a month. You can take a picture of this, but by week 10, you'll be at $250,000 a month with this part of the program, right? I'm not gonna go too much into that. There's an 8-minute video if you want to see it. But what this basically means is number of legs. There's 3 legs. You need 4 people in your first leg, 4 people in your second, and 2 people in your third leg to make $500 a month. That's only 10 people. Okay, 10 people who want to make some money. And you at $500 a month, and it goes so forth and so forth. This is basically just duplication. Okay. I did this compensation plan before 5 years ago, and I hit $200,000 a month. And I started off by doing 3 by 3 by 3. I was like, look, I'm gonna take my position, and I put my first 3 people in, right? And then I just started. Whoever came in, I probably brought in. I personally brought in about 300 to 500 people into that program, and I stacked the first 300 from left to right. I was just like, here, 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 giving everybody signups and stuff, and then they just went crazy. Everybody started making money, and it was just ballistic. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is the pass up system. This is the second part of, this is the first extension of that program that I just showed you. That's out right now, what I just showed you. If you're not in, make sure you're in. It's only $150, okay? Now, what you're about to see right here, this is when I made my first $10,000 a month in a pass up plan, and it only had 2 levels. This has 3 levels and a high ticket level, okay? So week 1, you're going to take $50, everybody, $50, or 200, or 1,000, or all 3. Okay. If you go in on all 3, they open up some more positions for the top group of people. So it was the top 25 last week. I don't know how many people are left, but they open up a few more positions. I don't know how many, but if you want to go all in, you get a special bonus where they're going to stop at the top of the company, and then they're going to place people from left to right. You can go on those apps and see what you get approved for. A lot of people are getting approved for those, just so you know, and you can just knock that out. And honestly, you can have a whole team of people getting approved for a firm or Klarnas and stuff like that. It's very powerful, and I'll go into that in another time. So when you join these levels, right, or choose the level that's best for you, you're going to keep the first person and your third person. As soon as someone signs up on the $50, the $200, and the $1,000 level, you're going to be able to put your Cash App, your Zelle, your Bitcoin, your whatever address, put all your payment information inside of the back office, and that person is going to pay you $25, right? $100 or $500, depending on what level you're on. Remember, it's 50% commission goes to the members. It's member to member, which is pretty cool. That means you get paid that same day, right? Now, person 2 and 4, everybody remember I said you get your first 4. What happens is the second and the fourth person get passed up to your trainer and sponsor. So you keep the first and the third, instant pay, right? And the person 2 or 4 get passed up to your trainer and sponsor. Okay. So week 1, this is your total income. You bring in 4 people, and what's going to happen is if you're on this call, you're going to have the worldwide rotator already going, right? Which the people who are already on the forum, they already got money coming in as well. It's crazy. And these 4 people, you're going to get 3 to 4 people on your team. Okay. So that's with the rotator, that's with the company rotator, that's with your efforts, it's all together, right? You're gonna pass up 2 of those people to your upline and you're gonna keep 2. That's week 1. Now, if you're on the $50 level, you're gonna make $50, which is 2 people you kept, times 25, $50 gonna go straight to your uh Cash App, Bitcoin, crypto, Apple Pay, whatever you want, right? And then if they join you at the $200 level, right, which is really popular, the 50 to 200 and 1,000, these are popular levels. 2 times 100 is $200. Boom. Week 1, 2 times 500 is $1,000. You just made all your money back. You literally just chose your levels and made all your money back in week 1. All your money back. So, and also remember that $150 level, that's $150 a month, and you make up to $250,000 a month. Guess what? In the background, if those same people who came in, right, come in with you with that too, guess what? You already at the first level, $100 off your monthly fee. Let's get to the next week. This is the 10-week retirement plan. Week 2 of 10. Your 2 members from last week, remember you kept 2 of those? Pay attention. This math is going to be mathing for you. Your 2 members each bring in 4 people like you did, right? And those 4 people some of you may not know some of these people, honestly, right? They pass up 2 each to you, giving you 4 new people this week. And you're going to make another 4 people going to come and have to pass you up sales, right? 4 times 25 is 100. Boom, if you're on that $50 level, you made another $100. If you're on that 200, you made $400, which is 4 times 100. And then if you're on $1,000 level, you just made $2,000. And guess what? An extra $500 a month on that $150 level. This all works together. Okay. It's very, very powerful. And the strategy that we're doing is super powerful too. Week 3 of 10, your 4 team members each get their 4 and pass 2 each up to you. That gives you 8 new people. Everybody is just passing up 2. You're not getting these are not the new people that you just got. You can get more than 4 people. On your 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th person, if you decide to do that, that's up to you. You're going to keep all those payments and they all got to pay you too. I'm not going to get into that, but it just started getting crazy. I didn't even do the math for that, but it's insane. So 8, okay, from last week, remember you only started with the 4, right? Kept 2, and now week 3, you got 8 new people who you don't even know. 8 times 25 is $200. 8 times 100 is $800. 8 times 500 is $4,000. This is all this money. This is good money. Residuals building to $1,000 a month. You're gonna be at $1,000 a month if those same people follow you into the $150 a month level. It all works together. Week 4, those 8 pass you up 4, right? That's 16. Those 8 members each get their 4, right? Everybody getting their 4 with the rotator, your efforts, everybody together, and pass 2 each up to you. That gives you 16 new people this week, and that 16 times 5 is $400. You do now another 16 people on a $100 level, that's $1,600, and another 16 people on a $500 level, that's $8,000 on week 4. Okay, and residuals building to $2,000 a month on a 150 level. Week 5 of 10, your 16 members each get 4 and pass 2 each up to you. That gives you 32 new people this week. 32 times 25 is $800. 32 times 100 is $3,200, and 32 times 500 is $16,000 in week 5. All right, and the residuals building to $5,000 a month. There's also a done for you package, like completely done for you package. If you just want to come in, I'll show you the done for you packages for the $150 level. We have those too. That will build a team for you completely. All right, don't even gotta lift a finger. Week number 6 of 10, your 32 members each get 4 and pass 2 each up to you. That gives you 64 new people. It's crazy, right? 64 times 25 is $1,600. This is just basic math, right? 64 times 100 is $6,400 in week 6, and 64 times 500 is $32,000. The main thing I want you to kind of peep is that this is the same effort, and if you came in on all the levels, you would get all of this. The same thing is going to happen to you no matter what happens, what level you're on. But depending on the level that you chose, you're going to make a different amount. These are astronomically different. A $50 versus $200, $1,600 versus $6,400 with the same amount of effort. That's the thing that took me to my first 7 figures. I realized you can make money with the same amount of effort, right? Just by making smart decisions and smart strategies. Residuals building to $10,000 a month at this point, as these people follow you to that level. Week 7, $3,200 on the $50 level, $12,800 on the $200 level, and $64,000 on the $500. You know how fast I was finding $1,250 $50. I was finding this so fast. I was all like moving off. I'm getting this right. So residuals building to $20,000 a month on the $150 level is insane. We have a stacking method, y'all, that is crazy. It's gonna bless a lot of people as you do this, right? And the main thing also is very important that you realize this is when the system launches, people are going to be able to join for free. Okay, in the back office, it's going to be a income projector. Okay, and the income projector is going to tell you how much money you will make on each level if you were to upgrade. Okay, and on top of that, when the system is free, there's going to start putting people who are under each other from the advertising campaign. Right now, the company is already advertising for this, and they're going to start strategically putting people under each other, and you can see new income from people who you don't even know. If you don't understand what I just said, you're going to learn today when it happens. You're going to remember, you're going to be like, oh, that's what she was talking about. Week 8, 256 payments. That's 6,400. 256 payments at the $200 level, which you get the 100 is 25,600, and 256 payments at the 500 is 128,000. And guess what? Residuals building to $50,000 a month on that $150 level. Week 9, $12,800 on that $50 investment. Where do they do that? I'm not sure. $51,200 on a $200 investment. How many things have you spent $200 on and not made $51,000 on? Right? 512 payments. Imagine 512 payments coming into your phone. Alert, alert, alert. How are you gonna even how are you gonna keep up with 512 payments? You don't have to. The system gonna do everything. It's gonna be put into your bank account so fast, you not gonna even have to worry. 512 payments at 500 is $256,000. That's over $250,000. It took me 4 years, 5 years online, 6, 7, might be 7 years to make 256,000, and you can do it in 9 weeks, right? And residuals building up to $100,000 a month on that other level. Now, week 10, remember, we're retiring in 10 weeks. There are 512 members, each get 4, and pass 2 each up to you. That gives you 1,024 new people this week that you don't even know. 1,024 times 25 is 25,600 on a $50 investment. 1,024 payments times $100 is $102,400 on a $200 investment. And 1,024 payments at a $500, right, payments is $512,000. That's $500,000 is insane, right? And you get the 102, and you get the 25,000 if you on all these levels, if you come on all these levels, right? And residuals building up to $250,000 a month. It is a master plan. It is a great master plan, and it will work. It's going to work for you. It's going to work for you if you make the decision for it to work, because whatever you believe to be true will be true for you, right? Have you noticed that? Whatever you believe to be true will be true for you. If you believe that you never make money, you can't make money, nobody ain't never gonna join you, no, you never do none of this, and this person do this, blah, 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 then that's gonna be your reality. If you believe, man, this time I'm gonna win, I'm gonna make money, I know I'm gonna make money, I can feel it, I'm gonna do it this time, I'm gonna change, I'm gonna do my personal development, I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna change my vibration, it's gonna happen for you. It has no choice. The laws of these universe work to a mathematical degree, right? It's a mathematical thing. It's a law of I don't remember the law, but look, law, you getting some money. Look, bonuses for first 25 to go all in. If you want to go all in, they open up a few more spots for the all in. And what the all in means is when the system open, they're gonna do 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 3 to 4, 3 to 4 first before everybody else come in. So all of the rotator sales are going to go first to these first group, and you're going to get the millionaire master. If you come in all in, these are some of the bonuses. You're going to get access to my millionaire mastermind, private coaching until the end of the year or until you make 100,000. You're going to get a ticket to the Airbnb mastermind where you will see me live make $1 million in bonus training. top 25 before the first 2,500 come in. My private rotator where I'll put people under you, and the company will too. So it doesn't matter who invited you to this webinar. If you come on these levels, you just basically get to be. I'll even put people under you as well. Yeah. Pure freedom with more money than you know what to do. Potential. This offer combo, all this combo will never be given out again because this is worth so much money. It's worth over $100,000. The last mastermind I was in, they were charging $30,000. Okay. So much more behind the scene goodies, freedom lifestyle, 100,000 plus value, freedom lifestyle, 90 days to 6 months blueprint to a completely new life. And you're going to get the 6 and 7 figures with money app strategy, behind the scenes cash flow strategy. All right. So what I'm going to do next is, if anybody have any questions, feel free. So a few things. All right. So if you are in the $150 level, there is, or you want to be a part of that, there is a done for you option. All right. I'm going to show you that done for you option really quick. All right. Let me go to this. And these are the packages for the done for you option. All right. Okay, if you are brand new and you've never seen this part, you can go to tbrprosperitymagnet.com, and it's the $150 level, right? You can just come in for the 150, right? And if you get the $600, that covers your membership and your first 3 people. Meaning you just sign up, and then the system will just give you 3 people. Personals closing. It's not just leads coming in; it's actual people will fall. 3 people will fall under you, because remember, the comp plan, you only need 3. Right? And then the $1,000 pack, that is $500 a month of 10 people. Remember, in the compensation plan for the 150 level, not the pass up system, team of 10 is $500 a month. Okay, they will build this team for you. You literally sign up, get your link, pay the fee. You can use Affirm, Klarna, and all those apps, and then they will do everything else. Okay, right? You can look at the training in the back office if you want to, but they're going to put 10 people under you. Okay, the $2,500 pack, that's the pack that I used on one of my accounts. You're going to earn $1,000 a month, right? That account that I did this with is currently at $2,000 a month. And a team of 25 will be put under you. Those are options. You can use these to pay for it. Okay, it's on this site. And then now the other part is, if you want to be a part of the second part, you want to fill out the form. I'll put the form. Is the form in here? Let me check. Anybody got any questions? That is the form. Thank you. Someone posted the form. Awesome.
What about the people that you bring in, Dominique, that
Yes.
are not working as well as you are bringing in others?
What about them? What's the specifics about them? You saying if you bring in people and they
I
don't do
bring
it?
in 3. They don't have 3. Do I get their 3 for them?
You can. So that's a good question. A lot of people ask me, do I have to have 3 people ready? I don't want people to get confused to think that you have to have 3 people ready. What that means is you're going to build up to 3 people, or you're going to follow the training, come to the do the 21-day blueprint. There's the trainings in the back office, and we do trainings too. You're going to work on inviting people to these calls. You're going to work on doing things to bring your 3 people in, and stuff like that. We're going to show you how to do that, right? If they don't, that's a good question. If they don't bring in their 3, right, you're gonna work with them to help them do that. And if they can't, then you will help them. You can help them with their 3 too. Like what I did, I put my first 3 in, and then I started putting 1 to 3 people under each person. You can do that too. So good question, Elizabeth. With the pass up part, which is the other part, what happens is, with the structure, when we first start, everybody is probably just we're gonna be structuring people so that everybody gets paid. Okay, we want to do that, right? And as we go, once they launch, right, you're gonna start seeing people fall under you who you probably don't know, but we're gonna work together to, you want to get 4 people, but if you can't get 4 people, right, we're either gonna teach you how to get 4 people, or you're going to be able to get help from the rotator, right? And then we're going to work on strategies as well. The thing is this, all right? The main thing is this: prosperity is a mental, it's built on a spiritual plane. It's a mental. Prosperity and abundance is mental first, all right? And then sometimes people don't realize there are stuff that in the subconscious mind that's hindering them from success. And sometimes people don't realize this, right? So we really, really want to work on helping people free their minds, because that mind is going to take you to the next level. Whatever you believe will be true for you. Whatever you're speaking in your mind and telling yourself, the voices in your head, the things that you're believing about people, the judgments you're making on people, all of that combined goes into play with your money, right? And with this system, we're going to allow everybody to basically get a check. So that's the goal for it. And as we go, you'll be able to see how powerful it is. Anybody else have any questions? Y'all got the form? Everybody got the form? Anybody have any questions? Let me post. I'll post the form again. I just want to make sure you have it. We'll be doing these calls all week, right? We'll be doing these calls all week. Hold on, let me just post this form in here. Oh, here it is. Let me post the form. Okay, let's see. Reload. It's gonna load. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right. This is the form. Oh, I almost gave y'all the wrong form. Oh, hold on. This is the right form. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody gets signed in. Let's see. Copy responder link. I got it. I got it. Okay, there you go. That's in the chat. And if the other part is, so as once we structure people, you'll be able to be in the phases that we do. There's multiple phases for this so that people can make as much money as possible, right? And let me just trying to find the video. Where did I put the video? I just want to show y'all this structure really quick so you can see. As you she said awesome. As you make money, right? Where is it? You be making money, right? And I just want to show you this structure. Where is it? If you're in right now, you can go to the back office and start your training, start getting trained. Let's see. I'm wondering why I put that video on. Let's see. Either way, the main thing I will just want to say that we're going to structure it in the best way possible for everybody to make the most money, right? And for everybody to get a check, right? Let's see. All righty. Let's see. Where is it? Anybody have any questions? Is there a place where we can see the scripts to use? The scripts and the 21-day blueprint. It has scripts in there. That's in the training group. And I need to save the one that was posted today. That was a good one too. All right, everybody. Anybody have any questions? Going once, going twice. Is there a link for the package? Which package? RJ? If you see on the form, you'll be able. It just depends on what package you're referring to, RJ. Okay, good question. Tracy said, what is the launch timeline? The launch timeline is about a week, 1.5 weeks from last time I heard. Because the income projector, that takes probably a few more days. So it's still close. A week gonna pass so fast, y'all. A week is gonna pass so fast. A week and a half. All right, so we're good. We're gonna be back here tomorrow. All right, just make sure you stay plugged in. And also, what I do want to do with you all, I do want to do a training call this week. Okay, if you are open to making extra $2,000 a week and you want to learn how to do this, You want to learn the right way? Make sure you are on the training calls, okay? And I will post those in the chat, in the Discord. If you look on the waiting list, we have a Discord. I'll post it in the Discord, okay? And I'll post it in the training group too if you are a member now. You can actually get started right now with the $150 level and the done for you packages. If you want to do that, those are open and available right now as well. So will those be recorded for those? Yes, so the trainings will be recorded as well. The trainings will be recorded as well. All right, y'all. Super, super excited for everyone. We're gonna make a lot of money. All right, we got about 5 more months for the rest of the year. Let's make the rest of the year our best year. Okay. So thank you all for coming. I'm Dominique Barbie and I'm signing out. Have a great day. Bye.